Hello, my name is David Malin, and I'm the instructor for Computer Science E1, Understanding Computers and the Internet at Harvard University's Extension School. You're watching one of our videos of the week. For more such videos or information about this course, visit us on the web at computerscience1.org. Enjoy the show.
Hello, my name is Ray Diaz. I'm one of the TAs for Computer Science E1. Welcome to our video of the week. Today I'd like to talk to you about browser extensions. Lots of popular browsers have lots of add-ons written for them to enhance their functionality. In particular, today I'd like to talk to you about Firefox browser extensions. As you probably know or have heard about in the news or in other avenues, Firefox is a fairly popular browser that's gaining in popularity and use across the internet. Firefox is a browser that has a lot of add-ons written for it, and if you're curious about what they are, what's available out there, if you'd like to browse a list of everything you can install to enhance the functionality of your browser, you can go to addons.mozilla.org and take a look, and I'd like to talk to you about a few that I personally like a lot. As someone who works on web pages a lot, one extension I really have found immeasurably useful is HTML Validator. So if you went to that web page that I told you about just a second ago, addons.mozilla.org, and scrolled to the bottom of the page and in the search bar typed in HTML Validator, it would come up with a list of several actually plugins, add-ons or extensions, however you want to call them, that are related to validating your HTML. The first one by a gentleman named Mark Gurry, I think you pronounce it. Sorry, Mark, if I'm mispronouncing your name. Is a really good one based on the tool HTML Tidy. When you click on that, scroll down the page, you'll get to a green box that's shaded kind of like a button that says Install. You can go ahead and install that, and what happens is on the lower right-hand corner of the screen, as you can see here in this screenshot, you have a stoplight metaphor. If your XHTML is valid, you'll have a green button. If it's not valid, if there are errors, you'll have a red button. And if there are no errors but there are warnings, you'll have a yellow triangle with an exclamation mark in it. You can double-click on that stoplight metaphor, and it will show you the source code of the page, and will also, in the lower left-hand box, list for you what errors and warnings there are. Another extension that I really like is the Web Developer Toolbar. Again, just as with HTML Validator, if you don't know where to find it, you can just go to addons.mozilla.org, type in Web Developer Toolbar in the search box, and there you go. Once you've installed it, and restarted the browser, it adds a toolbar near the top of your browser window with a bunch of functions. You can, for example, resize your browser so that you can see what things look at various resolutions. You can, for example, submit a page's HTML or CSS for validation through the W3C. You can highlight or outline various parts of a page, so on and so forth. It's really useful if you happen to do a lot of web development, or at least that's my opinion. If you're a person that likes to do a lot of JavaScript and you hate the idea of having to debug it either through just getting errors or inserting a lot of alerts or what have you into your JavaScript code, you can use a couple of JavaScript debuggers for Firefox. There's Venkman and Firebug, and if you install those, you can click in the bottom right-hand corner and pull up a window that shows you what's going on with your code. You can see the source of your JavaScript, you can set breakpoints, so on and so forth, and really debug it. If you're really a hardcore kind of developer and you want a lot of control over what's going on in your pages, or perhaps you're trying to debug a really persnickety problem with your web code, another extension called Live HTTP Headers is a really useful one. What it does is it shows you in a sidebar window the header traffic of the packets that are going back and forth between your browser and a web server. It's really useful to see things like expiration for particular objects. Say you're trying to debug something from a content management system, so on and so forth. It's really nice, and you can save a log of the session for further analysis later. And another thing you can do with your Firefox browser, probably the most popular thing, certainly more popular than these sort of geeky developer tools, is you can apply all kinds of skins to make it look however you want. If you like, you can even, should you aspire to, write your own skin. Folks have written all kinds of skins for this browser. I'm sure you can make it look like anything you want, from a Star Trek-like control panel to another browser, actually. There are skins to make it emulate the look and feel of Internet Explorer, for example. There are tons and tons of other things you can do with Mozilla extensions. I invite you to go investigate them on your own and try a few of them out, especially the ones we recommended. You'll be surprised at how much you can do, and you might even wonder, especially if you're a web developer, how you ever managed without them. Thanks for watching our video of the week. You can go to addons.firefox.org, or perhaps you could go. What did I say?
You said addons.firefox.org.
Or you could just not listen to me and go do your own thing, because there are skins to make it emulate the look and feel of Internet Explorer, for example. Not that that makes anybody happy. Sorry.